neck, Michelle? Is that will the thing?
Yeah. For the case of the video, it is an extremely freezing cold day in the barn, so for the time being we're going to keep Philippa wrapped up around her neck and her head because she does struggle with the cold a little bit, so while we start the process. So thank you, Philippa, for videoing yourself again. So we're going to run through alignment, breath and control today, and we're looking for ideal alignment. So neutral spine is where the curves of the spine from the top all the way down to the bottom curve in a natural flowing motion. You're not excessively rounded through the top or necessarily overarching through your lower back as well, so it's trying to get the natural curves. And if you think back to the old days of ideal riding position, it was ear, shoulder, hip and heel in alignment. So this still goes back to that analogy really. So we don't want you tipping forward or lower back going back too much. So we're going to do the boxes. We did the boxes before. So we've got 3 boxes. So we've got the pelvic box, rib cage box and the head box. So each box can move independently as well. So it can shift, tilt to the side, tilt forward, tilt back, shift to the side, shift to the other side. And if it shifts off to the side, you'll probably feel more weight in one side of your body as well. So we have had that before, haven't we, where you had more weight through your left leg, was it? I think
Through the right,
through your right one. So that could have well been that your boxes weren't in line at that stage. And then obviously any restrictions that you had in your hip flexing and things, which we've worked on. Now the neutral spine that we're doing mat classes is the same process, but for riding, you get your neutral spine position, but obviously it's not a fixed position because you're moving on a horse and you're moving. So, but it's always a central point of all movements. You always come back to that neutral spine when you're going to be looking at doing other movements. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay. So what we're going to do first is work with your pelvic box. So that's your lower half, and we're going to look at the seat bones. Can you feel both your seat bones evenly at the moment? Yeah. Okay. Because seat bones will affect the leg position. If you can only feel, like say, your left seat bone, your right leg isn't going to be really in contact properly with that. So I want you to, this time, if you can feel the front, the tops of your hip bones here at the front, can you feel your bony bits? Yeah. If you can place the heels of your hands on the top of them, and then bring your hands around and put them into a triangle position to find your pubic area. So you've got it on the shelf for the bony bits, and you're going to bring them round together into like a triangle, and we're going to think of a bowl of water in your pelvic bone, okay? So we're going to do this tilting forward and back, thinking the water, you're going to try and slosh it over your pommel of the saddle and then over the back. Now the movement's all coming through your waist and your lower part of your back. So the top part of your back should be fairly still, and it's all coming through your waist area. So keep your thighs nice and soft as well. Don't be gripping with your thighs, and making sure this doesn't tense up here either. So everything's nice and smooth. And well, we've not done any breathing yet, but obviously just breathe nice and naturally as you're doing that. And then when you feel like the front, that triangle at the front is in a vertical position, so like the pelvis is completely vertical and the water is level, so hold that position when you get to that position. I feel like you've got there. Yeah, I think so. Okay, if you just hold that, I'm just going to push you slightly forward. Okay, and just going to slightly push you back. Right, there's slight movement in your lower leg. Could you feel it slightly?
Yeah, I couldn't actually.
Some people do an excessively big swing, but you were pretty good. I don't know whether you were clamping or not. It didn't look like you were.
So. No, I don't think so.
So that goes to show you've quite independence now. You've built on what we've been working on. So if you can feel yourself back in that vertical position, can you feel? You just want to do back and two again, tilting with that pelvic floor, pelvic bowl, should we say? Right, I think you've got your vertical.
I think so.
Now, can you, what I want you to do is squeeze your bottom cheeks as hard as you can, and then soften. And one more time. soften. Now you can do this exercise on a horse.
Yeah.
So sometimes a lot of horse riders ride around with clenched buttocks,
Yeah.
and then they get tight glutes and then everything else. Did that make you feel that you were soft to start with, or did you feel after the second time it softened more so? Or made you more aware?
I think it just made me more aware
Right.
of making sure I'm not clenched.
Right,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
good. Okay, and let's just look at your vertical now. Okay, so if you just want to just try and go up further a bit more in the saddle and sort of get slightly on top of your bum, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay, just get your triangle back again. Just be tilting back and two. Okay, does that feel? Yeah, that looks nice. Okay, so remember we need to, in class as well, we talk about lengthening the spine. So we basically want to create